That's My Take podcast. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about the NFC and AFC Pro Bowl snubs. Please tune in. Thank you.
In the 2018 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Saquon Barkley.
Diggs, sideline, touchdown! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining. Step back, Walker, Hardy, and Kemba. Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James.
What can I say? Mamba out.
Pro Bowl weekend. It's All-Star game of the NFL, as we all know. Although no one really necessarily cares about the game, a lot of people, a lot of fans care about the players in the game or the players elected to at least be in the game. Today is just going to be me and Gavin. We're going to be talking about our quick Pro Bowl snubs. I don't think there's a ton, but I think there is some. I think we should start in the NFC. Would you like to start? Do you have any? We'll go off of. You got any quarterbacks in the AFC?
Really just Matthew Stafford. I mean, he kind of slipped a little bit, had a stretch of games where he was turning it over. But overall, I thought his season this year, he definitely had a good enough year to where he could have been named a Pro Bowler.
We'll start NFC, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Stafford also. He easily should have gotten in over Kyler, I think.
Yeah, Kyler.
And Kirk,
Yeah.
Kirk got the final spot, which to replace Brady. I don't know if that was announced after the Rams already had made the Super Bowl, but if not, Stafford should at least got the recognition over Kirk. And then
I believe
Kirk
it
could have been in.
was
It probably was, but either way, it's still Stafford.
because that's how Russ made it too.
All right, so then NFC, you have anyone else on offense for the NFC?
Not for offense.
Not for offense. I have defensive players. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, the only one I got, to me, I thought should have at least been a reserve was Devondre Campbell.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he was good for the Packers all season. I'm kind of a little surprised that he didn't get a reserve spot.
I had I had 3 guys. I had 2 linebackers, which I think at least one should have made it. I had Roquan Smith and Foyesade Oluokun.
Yep.
Oluokun for sure should have made it. I mean, it literally most tackles, 3 interceptions. He played phenomenal all year.
Yeah,
I
he was
don't,
game
know, I don't
record.
know. I don't know why he didn't make it. And then the other guy that I had for the NFC, besides the linebackers, was actually Oluokun's teammate, AJ Tyrell. How did Tyrell?
Oh yeah,
not
Tyrell.
make the Pro
Tyrell
Bowl?
should have made it. If Diggs
Makes no
didn't have,
sense.
if Diggs didn't have the year that he had with his double-digit interceptions, Tyrell would have for sure gotten in.
Not even just him. You're telling me Darius Slay had a better year?
I mean, yeah, because remember he had that year or that week where he had the scoop
Yeah,
6.
Yes,
He
but still, who
he went
cares?
on a tear for like 2 or 3
Okay, what
games.
about Marshawn Lattimore? You think he did better than Terrell?
No.
Yeah, exactly. So it makes no sense to me. AFC wise, who do you got?
First one I'm gonna get into is Austin Eckler. I mean, come on, Austin Eckler's a stud. I don't know.
Yeah,
This
I didn't
doesn't
even
need
think
to be
about it. He had a
elaborated
good
much.
year.
Yeah. I also
Yeah.
have David Andrews from New England. Now I know Ryan Kelly got the nod because Jonathan Taylor ran wild, but for what David Andrews had to do with New England's O-line, I mean, I thought he held it down. I mean, they're still trying to find their identity. Thought he held it down well.
I had Eckler's teammate, Justin Herbert, as one of them
Oh, yeah.
possibly. He definitely could have been in over Lamar, but the guy I think should have been over both of them. I had Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I don't
Some
see
people will
how
say
the-
Joe Burrow, but
maybe.
what's your take on
It's
that?
debatable. He's debatable. He's definitely over Lamar, I think. Yeah.
yeah.
I love Lamar. I mean, don't get me wrong. I got a fucking Lamar jersey, signed jersey sitting right next to me, but I just, I don't know.
I don't know. I just thought
Herbert's
other
second in
guys definitely
passing
had a better
yards.
year.
Herbert's second in passing yards. He had 5K passing yards with 41 touchdowns. How was he not a Pro Bowler?
Yeah, I don't know. He pretty much was top 5 in most individual categories
Yeah,
for a
mean,
majority of the
and
season.
it's not like it was just him stat padding. He played pretty well all year. Lamar didn't finish top 20 in passing or rushing this year, I don't think.
Well, that's
I mean, don't get
interesting
me
because I
wrong,
mean he
played
missed the
great.
games.
No, yeah, but still, that's why he shouldn't have probably
Yeah.
been in there. He
Yeah,
had
definitely not.
over 2,000 less passing yards than Herbert. He did have the 767 rushing yards, but his touchdowns were down this year too. So I think Lamar's a hell of a player. Like, there's no doubt on how good he is, but he shouldn't have made the Pro Bowl this year just because of how much time he missed.
Yeah.
And-
I don't know if you had this guy on your list, but I also had Jordan Poyer from Buffalo.
oh my God, he didn't make it. I would have had him.
Yeah,
If
he
I knew he
didn't.
make it.
I mean, right here, I
God.
got him at 75 tackles, about a sack, 9 passes defended, 5
No,
picks
he didn't
on
give
the
up a
year.
touchdown all year. He
I know.
except
Yeah, he was good.
I think the Chiefs game in the playoffs was the first time.
Yeah, he was a stud this year. I don't
They put
understand that
Tyrell,
either.
Matthew,
But
Derwin James over him, and then only one free safety, Kevin Byard. Yeah, there's no way he shouldn't have made it.
yeah, Byard had that. I think early in the year he was doing really well when the Titans were playing their best defensively. But
Yeah, but still,
Poyer, I mean, this is not his first rodeo being good.
no, Poyer's been nasty this year.
Yeah.
I don't understand that at all. I had Poyer's teammate, also another fucking Bills player, Stefan Diggs.
Yeah, I think
How
he
did
definitely got
Diggs-
screwed because
Oh
of
wait,
the
Diggs did
beginning of
make
the
it.
year.
Never mind.
Oh
I
yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up. My bad. My bad. I was gonna say I just saw him the other day in what's it called? The Pro Bowl contest. It was him and his brother.
Was he an alternate or was he like an
No, he made it
original?
normally. He made it normally.
Okay.
Deontay Johnson was a snub, but he ended up being an alternate for Chase.
Yeah, I thought
Uh,
Deontay was a snub
yeah. No, I fucked up. I forgot Diggs made it.
for
And
how
if he had
bad.
not made it, that would have been
Yeah.
bad.
For how bad Pittsburgh's offense was this year and how one-dimensional it was,
Mhm.
putting up 1,000 yards.
What's funny?
That's pretty good. It's pretty
Actually,
good. Double. I think he had eight or 9
Keenan Allen,
touchdowns.
who's at the Pro Bowl, he had less receiving yards and less touchdowns than his teammate Mike Williams.
Yeah. Oh, that's another one I was raving about. I mean, Deonte Johnson versus Keenan Allen stats. Deonte Johnson's more efficient and he had better numbers than Keenan
Mhm.
Allen in a worse offense and still somehow doesn't make it in.
Yeah. I also think I don't know. There wasn't really any other like pure snubs. People that we could talk about too. This is a short one since it's just me and you. Who do you think will be a first-time Pro Bowler next year? Not
Next
just make the Pro
year.
Bowl, but who's gonna make their first ever Pro Bowl next year? If you had to pick a couple guys,
First ever Pro Bowl.
honestly, one guy.
Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he'll definitely make it. Probably Herbert and Burrow. Or did Herbert make it last year?
I think Herbert. I don't know.
He had a
My
great
pick
year.
is
I wouldn't doubt it.
definitely. Yeah, my pick's definitely Burrow. Though.
I also like Michael Pittman to maybe make it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean it could. It's tough for him
Depends who
because
his
they're in
quarterback
such
is.
a run-heavy offense.
Yeah, but he's so good for
Yeah, he's nice.
what he does. I think he's gonna be good.
It's tough because there's a lot of good receivers. You would have to
Yeah.
have a passing offense. I don't know.
Didn't I didn't look for him personally for snubs. I know no Bills defensive players made the Pro Bowl. How did Ed Oliver not make it? Didn't he have a great year? Or am I thinking of
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he had a great year for them.
yeah, I don't know. They had the number one pass defense in the NFL too, even without White
Yeah.
for most of the year. I don't know how one person from that secondary didn't make it.
Yeah, either Micah Hyde or Poyer should have made it easy.
Yeah.
Who would be a one-time Pro Bowler next year?
I mean, other than from just Buffalo or in general?
No, anyone.
I don't. I mean, I'd say Burrow. I mean, if we're
Oh,
not
it's
counting, it really is.
Hmm.
Because there's a lot. I mean, for the most part, anybody that was in the conversation is capable.
Yeah.
Even the alternates, because it's tough with the alternates.
Terry could make it if he gets a quarterback
Yeah.
that passes more to him. He didn't make
tough,
it
though.
last year, right?
Yeah. Because I mean, Heineke's a gunslinger, but like
Yeah, but he hasn't hit him consistently.
Yeah, nah.
What about
Even if they draft one, I don't know.
CD can make it. I could see Cowboys players.
That's
He'll get a lot of
interesting.
fan votes. He's a good player. He'll probably get fed a lot.
Yeah. Wait, was he not an original selection this year?
CD, no, I don't think so. I don't think he made it.
Yeah, then he'll probably make it.
Let's see. The NFC receivers were Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, Justin Jefferson, Deebo Samuel, and then Mike Evans replaced Devontae Adams.
See, honestly, that's fair. That's a tough crowd for CeeDee Lamb to slide into.
No, I know, but he might if he has a good year.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cooper Kupp had such an insane year. It's hard to say he will or won't do it again.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Like the way the Rams use him is perfect. You can't put him on the outside because then he's subject to being double teamed. And no hate on Kupp, but he's not great winning his matchups outside.
Yeah.
But if you put him in the slot, very few
it's
people
not
you could
fair.
double team him with.
Which that's another snub kind of thinking about that now. Receivers, talking about NFC receivers. Cordell Patterson, even though there's not really a spot for him, if they had like a flex spot, he definitely should have been in the conversation.
Yeah, he had a good year. His usage. I mean, everybody raves about Deebo Samuel's usage, but not too many rave about Cordell Patterson. I mean, they were pretty much
Conner
used
made it,
identical.
which how could Connor have had? Connor couldn't have had much better of a season than
I think he had double-digit touchdowns.
Cordell Patterson had 1150 like total yards, 9 touchdowns on the season. Let's see. James Conner had
Edmonds going down helped Connor's
James
case.
Conner had let's see, about 1100, 1150 also. With 18 touchdowns. Yeah, so never mind. Connor just 18 touchdowns. Holy shit.
Yeah. No, he
I
was.
knew he had a
He
lot.
started
but
playing
18
well.
is insane. Antonio
He got a lot
Gibson
of goal
could
line
sneak
carries too.
next year too.
Yeah, he could. He's got to stay healthy though. That's the key. But what's
Well, yeah,
tough is
he's
for
good, though.
Washington is that their defense didn't stay healthy. So for Gibson, the way that team was, it was like, well, if their defense was failing, it was very easy and very quick for Washington to get away from the run.
Yeah.
And they obviously threw McKissick in
Well, I think
for receiving.
I want to say McKissick's going to be gone next year, isn't he?
I think he's a free agent.
I mean, I don't think they're going to re-sign him because Jared Patterson will take over that role.
Yeah.
He's
He's
just as good and
expendable a
he's a
little bit.
fresher leg too. Yeah, he
Yeah.
is a free agent. McKissick. They're not going to re-sign him. I wonder where he's going to go.
Be
anyways,
interesting.
He's how old now?
I'm not sure.
He's up there. But yeah, Pro Bowl. All right, so we'll last thing, I guess. AFC or NFC? Who's winning tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna go NFC.
All right, I think NFC wins too. They haven't won in how many years? 4.
I think so.
We'll go NFC with the upset. If that's even an upset, I have no clue. Except it's gonna be a crap show when it's Kirk Cousins and Mac Jones in the game. No one's gonna want to watch that. No one wants to watch the game anyway, but it's just gonna be ugly.
Yeah.
We will see. But all right. I think that's good enough for me. If that's good enough for you.
Yeah, that's good for me.
All right. Thanks for listening to the quick podcast on Pro Bowl snubs. If you're still here, drop your Pro Bowl snubs. I'm looking at a picture of Jimmy Garoppolo. He was not a Pro Bowl snub. But we'll see. Maybe Jimmy G makes it to the Pro Bowl next year. Apparently, he's only worth a 2nd round pick right now, but we'll see what he's worth after next year. I think just tune in for the rest of the episode. Super Bowl podcast coming out soon. Thank you for watching and see ya.